All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm trying to figure out what I could attribute this to. I think I know, but trying to have some dialogue here and trying to figure out what I could attribute this to in terms of how people interact with you in relationships and business or whatnot. And this is in relation to the auto body shop owner that I'm going to put an ATM there. And so I'm going to get to it, but just hear me out. So I met this guy, obviously went to his shop, got my car fixed, something with the radiator. He gave me codes to other things that were going to eventually need fixing, updating, whatever. And he didn't have to do that, but he just said, you don't have to do them now, but in the next 4, 5, 6 months, you may want to consider getting them done. So any other place probably wouldn't do that unless you have a really good relationship with them. But I think we hit it off pretty good in the beginning, just cool guy, and just how I interacted with him and vice versa. So we talked about, probably a week went by and we already had expressed to him about that I own ATMs and whatnot, and he liked the idea. About 2 weeks back, I told him, hey, I'll get one to you. Just let me figure some things out. And figure those things out was pretty much just getting the documents to him, because I had to get it over to him for him to sign an agreement and whatnot. And now I got to buy the ATMs and put them in his location. So not a lot. It's just I have a lot going on. So I didn't want to tell him it was going to happen tomorrow. Although he was eager, right? And so I go into his shop. Literally, this is exactly how it went down. I parked, got out the car, had the papers in my hand. I asked one of his guys there that was working. I was like, "Hey, Lewis is there?" He's like, "Yeah, he's in the office." I walk into the office. He's sitting there with, I don't know, his friend or someone. He's eating, or he's about to eat. And I literally just say, "Hey, sorry it took me so long, but I got the papers." And I walked up, gave him a pen. He just signed it. Didn't look at how much I'm going to put into the ATMs. Didn't look at what the charge is going to be. Not to him, of course, but to whoever uses the ATMs. How much I'm going to get paid out and etc. Just the entire contract. But I would say that I would attribute it to transparency. My stance with him, just, yes, bud. I see that. Wow. My stance with him in terms of how I was with him, just straightforward, and everything was like just natural. Then I walk up to him and it's like, hey, this is a contract. This is what it is. Now, there is nothing that would necessarily hurt him in just signing these documents, because all we're doing is putting an ATM there. The liability is on me. Now, of course, if someone robs it or something happens, then it ultimately still falls on me, because I have to have insurance for this company, for this type of product, I guess you could say. And that typically happens for me in real estate too, because you build rapport. That's the other thing. It's the transparency, but the rapport that you build with people has them confident in you and trust, right? So it's the transparency, it's the rapport, it's the trust that you build with people that has them not even looking at a contract and just signing. Jay, sure. So I'm just curious of what you guys think. Let me